If 2024 wasn't quite what we expected in the gaming world, I mean, we had some big AAA releases, but it was the indie titles that really stole the show. Balatro, Tactical Breach Wizards, and Animal Well were all over Best of the Year lists. And let's not forget Astro Bot, which charmed its way into the hearts of gamers everywhere. But enough of the past. It's time to talk about the future. 2025 is ready to deliver, and I mean deliver. We're talking about new releases that will blow your mind. From Grand Theft Auto 6 to Assassin's Creed finally going feudal Japan, this year has it all. So let's dive into the best games coming your way. Grand Theft Auto 6 and a possible new Nintendo Switch successor are only the beginning of this massive gaming year. We've got some truly exciting titles lined up, and they range from massive blockbusters to ambitious new adventures. Let's go over some of the most highly anticipated releases. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is making its way to the Nintendo Switch on January 16th. This isn't the Wii game you were expecting, but it's still worth checking out, especially if you missed it back in 2010. Retro Studios put a fresh spin on the classic, and now you can experience it in stunning HD. Then there's Synduality Echo of Ada, coming on January 23rd for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. If you love sci-fi and mechs, this is one you won't want to miss. It's an extraction shooter where you team up with your AI partner to explore a futuristic world full of rare resources, strange creatures, and fierce battles. Sniper Elite Resistance hits shelves on January 30th. This one takes us to Nazi-occupied France, where players join the resistance in stealthy sniper combat. The Sniper Elite series has only gotten better over time, and Resistance looks like it's going to be another hit. Civilization 7 is set for release on February 11th across multiple platforms. The franchise's signature strategy gameplay returns with new twists, including 3 different ages representing different eras of civilization. So if you're a fan of conquering the world, one more turn, this one's for you. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 drops on February 4th. If you loved the first one, get ready for even more visceral medieval combat and life simulation. You'll not only engage in brutal battles, but you'll also need to manage things like sleep and food as you play the role of a 15th century Bohemian warrior. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. Assassin's Creed Shadows is finally happening, and it's releasing on February 14th. Fans have been asking for a feudal Japan game for years, and Ubisoft is finally delivering. You'll play as 2 protagonists, the assassin Naoe and the samurai Yasuke. Whether you prefer stealth or combat, there's something for everyone here. This one could either be the biggest hit in the series or a massive flop, but either way, it's definitely one to watch. Then, we've got Avowed coming on February 18th. If you're a fan of Obsidian's Pillars of Eternity series, you're going to love this. A first-person fantasy RPG that's all about swords, spells, and meaningful choices. Get ready to explore the dangerous and mysterious Living Lands. Also releasing on February 18th is Lost Records, Bloom, and Rage. If you've enjoyed games like Life is Strange, then this one might be right up your alley. It's a supernatural mystery involving a group of 90s teenagers in a band, blending past and present for a unique narrative experience. And for those looking for something a little different, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is coming on February 21st. It's got all the beautiful Hawaiian vibes you want, but now with sword fights and naval combat. If you're a fan of the Yakuza series, this one should be on your radar. Monster Hunter Wilds is dropping on February 28th for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. The Monster Hunter franchise keeps pushing boundaries with each release, and Wilds looks to be the most ambitious yet. With new monsters, a mount for faster travel, and dynamic environments, this is going to be a must-play for fans of the series. Looking ahead to March, we've got Fragpunk, which releases on March 6th. A fast-paced, colorful shooter with power-up cards and unique hero abilities, it's shaping up to be a wild ride. Tales of the Shire drops on March 25th, and it's everything we've ever wanted from a cozy life simulator. Play as a hobbit, farm, eat, and socialize in a peaceful shire. No epic quests here, just the simple joys of hobbit life. Also, coming on March 27th is Atomfall, a first-person survival game set in a post-apocalyptic 1960s England. Inspired by Fallout, New Vegas, This game will have you scavenging, crafting, and uncovering mysteries in a radioactive wasteland. Inzoi, releasing in early access on March 28th, is a hyper-realistic life simulator powered by Unreal Engine 5. The character creator looks mind-blowing, and we can't wait to see what the rest of the game has to offer. Now, let's discuss the upcoming titles that don't have a confirmed release date yet, but are definitely expected to launch in 2025. Grand Theft Auto 6. It's finally happening, and it's set to release in fall 2025. While there's no official release date just yet, the anticipation is through the roof, as Rockstar is bringing the franchise back to Vice City. This time, the iconic city will be set in the present day, following a Bonnie and Clyde-inspired duo. If you're a fan of chaos-filled open worlds and gripping stories, this is one you won't want to miss. Will it live up to the massive hype? We'll find out when it hits PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in 2025. Next up is 2XKO, releasing in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. After dominating in MOBAs and tactical shooters, Riot Games is now diving into fighting games. Set in the League of Legends universe, 2XKO will feature iconic characters in a unique 2v2 combat style, built from the ground up for that experience. Get ready for some intense battles. Then we have Borderlands 4, set to release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. If you've ever enjoyed the chaos of the loot shooter series, Borderlands 4 is here to deliver more of the same, but with some exciting new features. A grappling hook? Yes, please. A seamless map? Definitely. And of course, there will be 87 gajillion guns. If you're a fan of Borderlands, you're in for a treat. Death Stranding 2. On the Beach is also coming in 2025 exclusively for PlayStation 5. If you thought the first Death Stranding was strange, get ready for even more bizarre, beautiful chaos. The trailers so far have shown off some wild new additions, like Dolmen, a living stop-motion puppet. While we still don't fully understand what's going on, we're sure Hideo Kojima's latest will be a journey worth taking. Demon School is releasing in 2025 across multiple platforms, including Mac, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. This turn-based RPG brings a light horror narrative, with players fighting big bads while attending school on a mysterious island. You'll also have to plan your schedule to build your skills and level up your character. Doom: The Dark Ages, coming in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X, is set to bring Doomslayer into the medieval past. Expect the same action-packed gameplay, but with some wild new mechanics. A chainsaw shield, dragons to ride, and even giant mechs that look like armored knights. It's going to be one of 2025's most badass games. Next up, we have Dune: Awakening, with no official release date but expected in 2025. Set in the Dune universe, Dune: Awakening will offer a third-person perspective, with players able to customize characters and align with different factions fighting for control of Arrakis. The open-world sandbox gameplay looks like a mix of Subnautica and No Man's Sky, and with base building and vehicle driving, this game promises a unique take on the Dune saga. Ghost of Yotei is another exciting game coming in 2025 for PlayStation 5. Set in the early 1600s, this new game from the developers of Ghost of Tsushima takes players to Mount Yotei in the region of Ezo, where a samurai-led separatist republic is in turmoil. Players will control Atsu, a skilled fighter wielding two katanas on her quest for revenge. Killing Floor 3 will be arriving in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Nearly a decade after its predecessor, Killing Floor 3 is set to bring back co-op zombie killing, with improved visuals and more upgrades. If you're looking for some action-packed fun with friends, this one's definitely one to check out. Pokémon Legends ZA is releasing in 2025 for Nintendo Switch. This exciting new installment in the Pokémon Legends spin-off series takes players to Lumio City, featuring the Pokémon X and Y generation. With its urban setting and rich storyline, it's sure to be a hit for fans of the franchise. The Sinking City 2 is releasing in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. Set in the fictional city of Arkham, Massachusetts, this survival horror game continues the eerie and mysterious themes of its predecessor. Explore a supernatural flood, and uncover deep secrets in a world inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's works. Skate is releasing in 2025, early access, for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Electronic Arts is bringing back its beloved skateboarding series with a free-to-play model. Expect a constantly evolving world with new activities, challenges, and community-driven development. Slay the Spire 2 is releasing in 2025 for Mac and Windows PC. This deck-building roguelike game builds on the formula of the original, adding new cards, characters, and gameplay tweaks. The addictive, just one more game feeling is back, with hours of content to explore. Splitgate 2 is releasing in 2025 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The sequel to the surprise hit Splitgate promises to amp up the fast-paced FPS action with new portals, strategic gameplay, and dynamic combat. South of Midnight is releasing in 2025 for Windows PC and Xbox Series X. Developed by Compulsion Games, this third-person action-adventure explores the American South through a supernatural lens. As Hazel, you'll navigate a world filled with folklore, hurricanes, and magical powers as you search for balance. Subnautica 2 is releasing in 2025, early access, for Windows PC and Xbox Series X. Dive back into the stunning underwater world of Subnautica with the added excitement of multiplayer. Explore deep ocean trenches, gather resources, and survive in a world filled with new dangers. The Alters is releasing in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. This sci-fi survival adventure has you playing as Jan Dolsky, a space miner stuck on a hostile planet. Rely on your clones from alternate timelines to help you survive and navigate through a perilous environment. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is releasing in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. This turn-based RPG from Sandfall Interactive features beautiful yet dark fantasy visuals, blending a Belle Epoque-inspired world with intense battles. Get ready for a deeply immersive narrative and strategic combat. Stay tuned for more on Elden Ring Night Reign, Professor Layton and the New World of Steam, 33 Immortals, Anno 117, Pax Romana, Arc Raiders, Fable, FBC Firebreak, Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. All these games are expected to release in 2025, so mark your calendars. 2025 is going to be an exciting year for gaming. That's all for today, folks. So many games are coming in 2025, and we can't wait to dive into each one. Which ones are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Waz Up Nerd Insider for all the latest news, reviews, and updates on the gaming world. Catch you next time.